What you need me to help with, Bubba?
You need to do an intro, or
yeah, we could do one. We can do one once we put it in, or we can do one right now. I mean, ain't nobody gonna pull up, so.
I didn't know if you want to do it standing here, or you want to do it as I'm backing you down into the water.
We'll do it together. Well, guys, me and Trent are back at it. The back end of the snowstorm. Ice is still melting. Roads are still a little icy, but here we are now in public waters. We came down to the Big Cypress, and we're gonna try to get on some of these frozen fish. Hopefully they're biting. We went out yesterday, did some pond fishing, and that turned out pretty decent. But Trent's been down here whacking them. We're gonna see if they're still biting. And what do you think, Trent?
I'm hoping this cold hadn't shut them off.
Yeah, but yeah, that's the plan for today. That's what the agenda has for us, and we're just gonna go out there and try to see if we can get a bite or two.
And not freeze to death.
Yeah, we've got about 30 rods in the boat. We're on Trent's boat today. I forgot to mention that. We're on Trent's boat, so he knows the spots. I'm just along for the ride. Let's go get him. It's right at 12 o'clock on the dot. So we're gonna put my backing up skills to the test. Let's put her in the water, guys. Let me know when to stop. Almost forgot all my gear, guys. That just sucks. Not too shabby on backing up, huh?
Nah, it's pretty doing good. Got her idle for a little bit. Gotta warm up just a little bit more. What sent me up here last weekend was a little cypress had current.
I appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
Alright, guys, so it was a 35-minute boat ride. So we made it. It was a fish right off the bat. They say if you catch a fish on the first cast, it's bad luck, but if you get a snag on the first cast, it's good luck. That's what I'm gonna tell myself.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Just no telling how many that guy's done caught from here.
Yeah. That's probably why he was like, y'all can have it. He done caught them all.
He's gonna probably get it to dry.
I guess what we can do is we can both, one of us can be throwing a moving bait and one of us a bottom bait, and we'll see who wins the tug of war on it.
We can just just need a bite, we need a clue. That's all we need is a clue.
Right. I'm gonna try your little jig you got tied on, Bo.
You want to try a different I got that crube on there right now.
Yeah, that looks pretty nice. Oh, there was a bite.
Get a bite?
Yep, thumped it. I felt the stump, and then after I pulled it out the stump, I felt him thump it. It was like a real quick thump, though. If all else fails, I've got the spinner bait. That's always done good for me out here.
Nothing big, but they were stacked right at where the cut opens up.
Mm-hmm.
And we went back in there about halfway, and it looked. Damn. Big fish, or good fish right there.
Yeah, I don't know what it was.
If you go to a small little school, like, and they don't run them. And I grabbed my 22. Old Lipper Piggy. See, I gotta start bringing my pellet rifle. I wouldn't have killed him, but that's just made him squeal. You know they came. Me and my uncle came through here. The water temperature up there was 45.5 degrees. Down here, the water temperature was 47.5. It was 2 degrees difference between up there and here.
That's a big difference in the winter.
Yeah.
Huh?
You can feel the temperature.
Oh!
What was that? That felt like something just pulled back on me.
All right, red rattle trap. For sure this is gonna work.
That's why it's called fishing, not catching.
Exactly. If you went out there and caught them every single time and just killed it every time, you wouldn't even enjoy that for so long.
Yeah.
You know, that's what keeps it so interesting, is that you have to go out there and figure something, put something together. That's what makes fishing fun, I think.
Figuring them out, getting on them like I was able to up the stream this past week, 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
That made fun.
Yeah, and the fun part was figuring them out, right?
Yes. And then it was like figuring out was the fun part, but then the even funner part was like, was that a fluke or was that legit?
Right.
And then you go back again, and you catch them again, and then you go back again, and it's like, oh no, I found them.
A pattern.
I actually found them.
You found where they're at, a pattern. You did it. Look at this. Not a single graph on the boat.
Yep.
You know, that's what makes fun exciting to me.
Putting them hours in.
Exactly. That's what makes it exciting. I mean, this is kind of the reality of winter fishing, though.
Yeah.
You know, you're gonna have multiple days like this.
Yeah, especially with no graphs.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. So that's part of the game. Well, see if we can finish strong, Bubba.
Tired.
So let's see if we can finish strong.
If them fish will let us.
Yep.
Any kind of, you know, right kind of fishing. There's one. I got a fish. Decent one too. On the back hook. On the back hook. Whoop, easy, easy.
Man, he is wide. Out. Give me some. We beat the skunk.
Got the skunk out of the boat.
We did it.
Oh, yes. That is a fat fish.
Yeah, it is. Heck yeah.
Barely a keeper, but she weighs 2.5 pounds. Thank you, baby. Get on down there. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. And the cool thing about this bait, if you actually look at the scale pattern, you can see it's got a little purple hue in it.
Oh yeah.
The more they bite it, the more purple comes through. It's a purple bait. They overlaid white on top of it.
There's one. There's one. A good one too. Come on, baby. He ain't coming up.
Oh, yeah, nice. Got her, you want me to? Oh, yeah.
I think our day turned around, buddy.
Call right here.
Hold on now.
Good fish. What a good fish.
Maybe today's the day we should have did best 5 though. Let's go. That wet sock.
Yeah. Wet sock, Billy.
That wet sock. So check that one out. That's probably another 2.5.
Yeah.
Good fish. Healthy. Look at the belly on that thing. All right. Man, that feels good. We both beat the skunk with good fish at that.
No, we just tied it late for yesterday.
I know, right? Another one. Back-to-back cast. It's not as big, but they're in there.
Not a bad fish.
I'll take what I can get after this morning. Let's go. This is what we were just talking about earlier. You just got to run around the, man, just find that one right spot. And you find that spot and your whole day will just turn. It took us, guys, let's see, it took us 4 hours almost. We started at 3 hours. Started at 12:35 fishing today. It is 3:43. And we just now got our first fish, so winter fishing at its finest. That would be insane. Battle trapping in the ice. The fish are looking like, how do I get through that?
There's one. Small. Look at that fin. Look at that bottom fin. Look at that top fin.
Oh yeah.
Pretty. Little chunker.
Yes, sir. They're in here. You know if you need. Oh yeah, need the net.
Nah, we're good.
Now we're talking. Nice one. That's probably bigger than the first one, ain't it?
Mm-hmm. I think that is big fish.
Yeah, that's probably the biggest one. See if you got a couple friends.
It's gotta be about 4:30, 4:45.
427. About time, huh? Well, Bubba, 5 fish.
It was brutal, but I had a great time.
Yeah, it was fun. And like me and you were talking about earlier while we were out there, this is part of fishing, like the reality of winter fishing. That's why a lot of people don't do it, because they can't, stick it out that long. There's what, we were the only ones at the ramp when we got here and the only ones when we left, so.
Winter fishing is not for the weak of soul.
Exactly, so. But we grinded it out, caught 5 fish, and 4 of them were actually decent fish, so.
Yeah.
But that's kind of how winter goes. You catch bigger fish in the winter.
Yeah.
You may catch less, but they're usually bigger. But yeah, we grinded it out, had a good time. My first time ever fishing on a boat in the snow. So
Same here.
And got to touch some new water that I had never been to. That's always exciting. So those are probably spots that I may be able to come to in the future. And we'll definitely be back out here one day. What you gonna name the boat? We need a name for it.
I haven't come up with a name for her yet.
Well,
How
how about y'all try to think of a name for it? I'll put some clips of the boat.
You might want to show the blood stain.
Yeah.
Because this boat ain't bashful about what she catches.
And you guys drop some names down in the comments what we can name this boat, and we'll be back out on it one day. So I appreciate you guys watching. We're gonna finish getting everything ready, get in the truck, get some warm air.
Stay warm.
Yeah, stay warm and stay safe. We'll catch you guys on the next one.